talk, let me just show you just a few of those techniques, starting with number one. First thing in the morning, when you wake up, do not look at your phone for the first 30 minutes. No, I'll even go further than that. I'll say, don't read the paper, don't watch the news, and try not to even interact with people over the phone or anything like that. The first 30 minutes of your morning should entail you time. The first 30 minutes of the morning should just be you meditating, going for a run, doing some yoga, drinking some water, journaling. And you'll find that when you start your morning on the right note, you become a little more in control of how your mind works. And if you do that over a year on a regular basis, continuous basis, you will find that you become a more proactive individual. You see, there are two types of people. There are people who are reactive and there are people who are proactive. And when you start your morning in a way that empowers you to be in control of your own actions, you become a proactive individual, which means that you don't react to your external surroundings. You don't react to whatever it is that is trying to affect you. You just go ahead and do things your way. The second technique is actually one of my favorite ones, journaling, right? So if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling like, you know, you've got so much going on, you can't control yourself, your breath is out of control, grab a notebook or a journal or even a piece of paper and a pen and just start writing down your thoughts. Just for about 3 to 5 minutes, just write whatever comes to your mind. Do it every day, preferably in the morning, but you can do it when you're feeling anxious, when you're feeling like you're a little out of control. That's the best time to do it. Grab a piece of paper and write your thoughts down. Get to the bottom of it. The third technique is actually one of my favorite ones. It's by neuroscientist Andrew Huberman. It's called the physiological sigh, and it's meant to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is in charge of calming us down. And how that works is, I'm not going to get too much into the science of it, but I will place a link you know, of Andrew Huberman and his work on the bottom, so you can learn a little bit more about the physiological side of this technique. But I found that, anecdotally speaking, it's helped me a lot. So I highly suggest you try it. So how it works is, you take 2 inhalations in and then you exhale for a long period. So 2 inhales and 1 exhale, okay? So it'll go like this. And you do this, try doing it 7 to 10 times and you'll instantly notice a difference in how you feel, and you'll notice that your anxiety is just slightly declined. The fourth technique is a very simple technique, and it's something that I utilize on a regular basis. When you're feeling this sense of anxiety, when you're feeling overwhelmed, and when you're flooded by negativity and anxious thoughts, do the following. Just go for a walk around the block. Just enjoy your surroundings. No phone, no distractions. Just appreciate what it is around you. The trees, the birds, the cars, whatever it is, give that time to yourself. And you'll find that when you do that, it'll be a great way for you to clear your mind and put these things behind you. The fifth technique is a renowned technique that is used by psychologists everywhere. It's called the grounding technique, or also known as a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique. So what you do is, if you're feeling this sense of anxiety, you sit down, or you may stand up if you like, and begin by noticing 5 things around you that you can see. So you spot 5 things within the space you're in that you can see. And then next, I want you to focus on 4 things within your space that you can touch. So you've got to touch 4 different things. And then I want you to hear 3 different things. So the third thing will be just listening to 3 different things. And number 2 will be see if you can smell 2 different things. And number 1 will be see if you can taste 1 thing that's happening in your mouth. And that technique is proven to help and ground you, really, so you can just not let the anxiety get to you. The 6th technique is gratitude. When we are grateful, it tends to calm us down, relieve our nerves, and in many ways restore our self-confidence. So what I suggest to do is, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling agitated, nervous, stressed, just sit back and you may write those down, or you may just meditate on it. But just think of a few things. It can be 3, 4, 5 things that you are grateful for. And truly feel what it feels like to be grateful for those things. So you mention to yourself what it is you're grateful for. I am grateful that I have someone, a cat that makes me so happy when I come home. Mention to yourself what it is. Breathing technique that is widely used worldwide. It's the 4-7-8 breathing technique. You'll instantly feel, and it only takes a few experience, what you feel like having this thing that makes you feel grateful. And then the third step of this gratitude exercise, but if you it can be playing a particular sport and more focused. A couple of special mentions, just engaging in a hobby, doing something that you love, you know, avoid technology, but something you really do love that doesn't involve technology. It can be playing a particular sport, knitting, it can be playing the guitar or any other musical instrument, but if you focus on that, set an assigned amount of time, that can help. That can help. Just bring out the joy in you. Another thing I'd say is meditate. See you in the next video. Thanks again.